Now, as thousands of illegal immigrants continue to breach UK borders each and every year, Britain once again announces a crackdown. The Home Secretary has declared war on sham marriages, with new rules also expected to stop those in the country illegally from claiming government benefits. But as RT's Sarah Firth reports, Britain is struggling to find the very people it wants to deport.
The black hole of the UK immigration system. Easy to get in, but no one's been properly tracking who should be and is going out. Last month, Chief Inspector John Vine revealed just how bad things at the UK Border Agency were getting when he discovered more than 150,000 migrants that had been refused the right to remain in the UK had simply disappeared.
Some people may have left the country, some of them may still be here. I think the key fact was that the agency had no idea how many were actually still in the country and how many had left.
Under UK immigration rules, migrants who have been refused the right to remain have 28 days to leave the country. But a long-running problem with enforcing these rules has left the border agency struggling. In the wake of the revelations, the government began talking tough. Immigration Minister Damien Green said warnings sent to immigrants would reduce the number who are overstaying their visa. In a statement to us, he said, "We're also working closely with other government departments to create a hostile environment, which makes it much harder for migrants to live in the UK illegally." The government's made a lot of noise about its efforts to cut immigration, but of the total £700 billion government spending budget, just £1.9 billion is allocated to the UK Border Agency. That's just a third of 1%. It's an incredibly small amount. And historically underfunded and still cripplingly under-resourced, the UK Border Agency is now under pressure. And the latest revelations that more than 150,000 migrants are missing could just be the tip of the iceberg.
Let me explain where that 150,000 figure came from. It's just a category of people that have applied to extend their leave to remain in the UK and have been refused. And they go into a pot, but it's a much bigger pot, and that's the illegal immigrant population in the UK. Oh, it's hard to estimate, and different people have tried and come up with different results, but you know, 1 million sounds about right for the number of people that are here illegally, about half of which are actually in London.
Immigration lawyer Amir Zaidi tells us that if the border agency is to have any hope of reducing the number of missing migrants, they need to radically change their approach.
I think the UKBA need to essentially stop promoting a very tough line, because the people who absorb that tough line in the media are of course the migrants themselves, and they don't come forward. If the UKBA promote a transparent and fair line and say we will take every case individually, those that don't deserve to stay must go, but these individual groups can stay, those people would come forward, this 159 would go down instantly, and then applications could be processed properly.
Instead, it seems it'll be a new database that will be depended upon to track down those staying in Britain illegally. Expected to launch next month, amongst the companies bidding for the tender is G4S. G4S, the company that created a high-profile controversy recently when it failed to deliver enough staff for the Olympic Games. They're seeking the multi-million-pound contract that's supposed to aid the clean-up of a catalogue of disasters and mismanagement in the UK immigration system. Sarah Firth, RT, London.